my channel, gardeners young and old. We're planting seeds of wisdom, stories yet untold. From the dirt to the heart, we grow more every day. Learning life, love, and peace, the garden way. So dig a little deeper, come grow with me. Mind, body, soul, spirit be free. If you like what you feel and love be shown, so show me that you like me. Just a little bit. Come on, hey. Smiley, I'm Miss Shirley, OG gardener. Let's grow together. Little bit, just a little bit.
Good evening, y'all. This is Miss Shirley, OG Gardener, Cleveland Heights, Ohio, 6B. Aunties, that's okay. I understand you being in the bushes. Thank you for stopping by. I hope you hit that like button and show me that you like just a little bit. If you're watching the replay, please like, share, and subscribe. And also make sure you hit that like button just a little bit and would be greatly appreciated. That way you'll be notified of any new videos I might upload. Hey, Mike. Good evening. Thank you for stopping in this evening. Excuse me. I'm a little excited and I don't know if it's going to last long or short or in between, but I know that I finally hit 1,800 subscribers. Woohoo! Now, I don't know if it's going to last because, YouTube, they will get a little huffy and take them back. I figure I should have hit 18 in December, but they took their time. It's on there. It surprised me. I just saw it for the first time today. So I don't even know how long it's been there, for maybe a day or two, and hopefully they don't take it back. Hey, Cassandra, thank you for stopping in this evening. Glad to see you. Just gifted. I was watching you today behind in the bushes. And thank you, Mike. Thank you. I'm just feeling happy that my channel is still moving. Sometimes we get at that point where we get stagnated and we don't seem to be doing anything. And you wonder, what am I doing wrong where I'm not getting the views or the subscribers for the channel? And you know what? I done got to that point now. I'm not as upset about it as I used to be. I figure like this: if they're gonna come, they're gonna come. Simple as that. It would be nice if I was a little further along after being on YouTube for 4 years. But as I say, I'm still here. I'm still gonna do my lives. I'm still gonna do my videos in the garden, regardless of what it is I'm doing. So it's not gonna stop as far as that go. I'm gonna keep growing. Whether I feel like my channel is moving or not, I still got to eat. Okay, because but ain't none of y'all paying my bills or putting food in my refrigerator. Yeah, you will encourage me to do so, to grow my own food, and that's exactly what I'm going to do. I finally got my 2 new hydroponic units. I haven't put them up yet. There's a video coming soon. I'm having issues with the one I have already. I messed around, didn't become as in, what's the word I'm looking for? I just didn't do my job. I got white fly infestation that I got to clean up. So that's what I'm working on now. I'm not going to set up my other units till I get that taken care of. Mike said, real people stick and interact. I've seen channels with 1 million followers and 2 people comment on their videos. Yeah. Hey, Cheryl Norris, thank you for stopping in. I understand. I do. And like I said, I didn't quit getting bent out of shape. I'm too old to be going through all them changes. If you come, fine. If not, I ain't going to drop dead about it. So, yeah. It took me a minute to get through it. Hey, Angela. But I was like, okay, I'm still here. And I'm still enjoying gardening. And that hasn't changed. So that's how I look at it. Bammit, if you're listening in the bushes, I hope you're feeling better today. I know each day, I hope that your health improve. and you'll be back to your good old self by Sunday. Because, Bama was under the weather, y'all, a little bit. He had to cancel a couple of his lives. So hopefully he's on the road to recovery and that we will see him on Sunday or even in the background of somebody's lives. But we just want him to be back up and doing good. Hey, Urban Gardening Chronicles. Thank you for stopping in. How's your weather? How is your weather? Urban, you in Canada, right? Right now, we had no, not snow. Actually, our temperatures warmed up the other day. It almost got up to 50 degrees. And all I heard all day long was these icicles breaking off the gutters because we had icicles that was tough on the side of the house. And they finally started breaking off. But the only thing about it was the temperature dropped. It was like 50 degrees, then it dropped down to 17. So all that ice and water froze back up. And my driveway actually turned into a skating rink. I couldn't even go down my driveway out the side door. I had to go out the front door down the front steps because it was just too dangerous to go down the driveway. Hey, Sylvia, thank you for stopping in. I appreciate you coming in. Oh, okay. My track. All right, Dolores, my chat keeps shrinking in size. I can't read that super small print. I can barely see as it is. I think I see Miss J.K. Gardner. Good evening. Thank you for stopping in. I appreciate you. Oh, that print need to get a little larger because I can't see that. Oh, Mike. Okay, Mike said thank you. Right there is good. Mike said it's hot here, 43 degrees. I was just outside barefooted with my squirrels. No, I didn't get that warm today. Right now, my computer's saying 23, mostly cloudy and low 17. So anything that melted earlier today will be froze this evening and will be that much worse in the morning. Yeah, I got physical therapy in the morning, so I got to be careful. I'll be going out the front door. I'm not going to try to be Dorothy Hamill skating down that, you know. I don't need to fall and break something on my way to physical therapy. I don't think they like those odds, and neither do I. Yeah, I can't afford to break anything, a hip or anything else. Okay, Sylvia, that's all right. I'm glad you're listening. As long as you hit that like button and show me that you like me just a little bit, it would be greatly appreciated if you do so. Uh, all right, I see y'all falling in here. Drop your temps. What growth zone are you in, and drop your temps to see how everybody's faring because I know the weather is changing everywhere, not just here. And we're like a yo-yo, up and down. And they wonder why the cases of pneumonia, bronchitis, asthma, COPD is going through the roof. A lot of people with all these respiratory problems just can't make that adjustment as fast when you got these constant up and down temperatures. Hey, Tag, the analytic gardener, thank you for stopping in. Mike's in zone 4 in Minnesota, and it's 43 degrees. Cheryl's in Missouri, 7B, and it's 51. Ooh, you got showing up heat wave compared to what we got here. 53 degrees and you 53. Wow. Okay, I ain't mad at you. It is what it is. Hey, LGJJ, what's up? Thank you for stopping in. Well, that's why I got to come out the bushes, man. Oh yeah, yeah. That ain't no fun. I had a friend who told me yesterday. She said, "Yeah, I fell. She fell. I fell straight on my butt. Got a nice size butt. So, said, yeah, that ain't no joke, and that's not easy to bounce back from." Hey, GT Junior, what's up? Thank you for stopping in. Uh, GT says 29. You still warmer than I am. How has Alaska been warmer for the last week or two than me? What's up with that? Uh, Yeah, that's kind. Don't be putting up no muscles up in Alaska, zone 4A. Yeah, you warmer than us. I'm not getting that. I'm not getting that. I've been enjoying watching everybody's videos who are starting their early seedlings. Some of you guys are doing it in your hydroponics, and some of you have your little pots and getting your pot and soil together and what have you. Hey, Growing Essential, thank you for stopping in this evening. J3, what's up? How are you? Okay, I just heard my timer on my stove. I made a pot of soup, and it's like everything but the kitchen sink in the soup. I got chicken drumsticks that the chicken has fallen off the bones. I need to take all them bones and the skin out. But I got okra and corn and sweet peas and string beans and tomato sauce in it and a lot of different herbs to go with it as well. Well, what's up? There go my internet son. What's up, bro? How are you? Thank you for stopping in. Yeah, so I bring it every day. Hello, nice to see you as well. So I made a soup. Okay. Uh Tech Texas, Magnolia. Thank you for stopping. Yeah, I don't think I've ever seen you in my life before. Thank you, y'all. We got somebody new in the chat. Welcome them in. Thank you, thank you, thank you. I'm so glad you decided to stop by and say hi to this old lady. And make sure you hit that like button and show me that you like me. Just a little bit would be greatly appreciated. So yeah, y'all, I hit 1800. Woohoo! Guava. Yeah, so hopefully it'll stay. I have to wait till next week to do a celebration and have a gift give off. I just finished celebrate my anniversary, so I hope you guys, all except for mm, Hudson, got your packages today. I hope you did. I see someone saying hi to Homesteader Rachel. Thank you. Oh my goodness. Zone 8B 75 Central Texas. Oh Lord. You must be up there with David Corey and CC. Y'all folks, y'all make me mad when y'all put y'all temperatures in there. Oh, but I want y'all starting your seedlings and getting ready for your spring season. And that's why I had the topic for tonight. With all the climate changes and growth, do you know your last frost day? Mine here, where I live at in Cleveland Heights, Ohio, my frost date is not until April the 21st through the 26th. So by the time my frost date hit, most of you guys that are in Texas, California, Georgia, Louisiana, in the warmer state, you guys have already done your spring planting and harvesting and drop your stuff for summer. Whereas we're still waiting for our temperatures here uh, between, they got to be at least 55 degrees or more for 5 solid days in a row. Okay. If any one day it does not have the same temperature, if it goes lower, you still can't plant here. Because if you try to put warm weather seedlings in that soil, they will die. I've learned that over the years that 55 have to be a solid 5 days in a row in order to put warm weather crops in the ground for them to survive. Even if you put a coach over it, doesn't make a difference. The above temperature has to be 55. So I don't know how you guys work in regards to when you plant in the ground, but that's the way I do it here. Out to be very successful. So yeah. Auntie said North Carolina 46 degrees and eating. Oh yeah, broccoli, potatoes, and chopped onions, diced ham. Yes. That even sounds delicious. Yes. Thank you. Thank you all for the congratulations. Yeah. I'm happy. Uh, Texas say my spring lasts 2 seconds. Well, we have a very short growing season here in Ohio. Here, like I said, my frost date is not until end of April, and normally we don't start putting stuff in the ground till after Mother's Day or what is that, Memorial Day, and hopefully the ground temperature has gotten above. Now, in other parts of Ohio, like where Gina, G Mama, You Grow Row, and Vision Preparedness, their temps are a little warmer than mine, and TLC is up this way with me too because they're further south. We east Ohio. So our temperatures are a little colder here, and sometimes their temps are 5 to 10 degrees warmer than what it is here. So a lot of times when they show their videos, and we're in the same state, but where they're located makes a difference on when they start theirs compared to ours. Oh, yeah, Mother's Day there, Mike? Yeah. Oh, I see people saying hello to Bammett and TLC in the garden. Thank y'all for stopping in. Bammett, are you feeling better? I was talking on you earlier, sending out prayers, hoping that you were feeling better today than what you have been. Yeah, and sometimes, yeah, raised beds do warm up more so than direct in ground. That is a difference. Thank you, Mike, for bringing that point up. Raised beds do warm up a lot faster because I have a lot of my spring flowers in raised beds, and when the sun comes out, they will start popping up, and I'm talking like my tulips and hyacinths and crocuses and a few other plants that will start coming up as soon as the sun hit the ground, warm up, boom, they're already. And I'd be like, no, it'd be like your fruit trees budding too early. No, it's not time yet. Because once that flower falls off, that's a wrap. You won't see them again until next year. The tree will look good, but there won't be nothing on it but leaves, no fruit at all. Jiva Mama grows hard in the garden. Thank you for stopping in this evening. Pretty girls, I've been missing you, sweetie. Haven't seen you for a minute. Thank you for stopping in this evening. And Joshua Gabriel. Okay, you guys are coming in strong. Drop your last frost date if you know it. Because, like I said, everybody is different. Thank you, GT. Everybody is different. GT, did you get a package? Yeah, so everybody's growth zones is different. So that means their frost dates is different. Like I said, I see people already putting in their hydroponics. They're dropping seeds and putting them in solo or foam cups because they're up potting them, getting prepped and getting ready to put stuff outside. Uh, all right, GT said not until June the 1st. Woo, well, we're not that much difference. Uh, and T said April the 5th. All right, you still earlier than us because we're not until almost the end of the month. My lemon and lime trees got flowers and fruit. Mine do too, but you know what? They're in my bed. I got blossoms all over my Meyer lemon, and my lemon that's on there is finally starting to turn yellow. That's another video coming soon. Mike says supposedly April 15th here, but I've had snow mid-May. Yep, yep, yep. And that's why we normally say either after Mother's Day or almost Memorial Day because it's the weather so iffy. Cheryl says my last frost date is April through May. I could have guessed that. But still, that's late in the season compared to, like I said, the warmer states. They already got stuff in the ground and ready to. They'll be harvesting their spring stuff, pulling it up because they're dropping summer stuff, and we haven't even started spring yet. Yeah, Imma do like a Farmer Chaz doing. Imma start dropping my collard greens and up potting them in 3-gallon pots on the inside so I can start eating my collards because I don't know when the temperature gonna be right. He said 50 degrees ground temperature June 1st is what I meant. Okay, all right, but okay, I understand. It gotta be 55, even 50 is too cold here. Yeah. Bama said, "I don't know what they say, but the last of May for me." Ooh, you're later than us. Wow. Okay. And I would think just the opposite, that you would be earlier. G Mama says it says the end of April, but I don't start outside until after Mother's Day. Okay, you one of them too. Okay, yeah, Joshua, we had snow on New York in May 2003. Yeah, we had two blizzards back to back in April in 2023. We had one week, and then all the snow melted, and my fruit trees had blossoms all over it, and they were fine. But that second hit the following week was worse than the one before. Took them out. I had maybe about 60 to 70 blossoms on my peach tree. Only two peaches made it. And they went to fruition. I got a chance to taste one, and squirrel got the other one. Yeah. Mike said, "I'm saying May 15th. Ooh, that's late." Uh, Gardening Central said, "Doesn't matter here. I have seen snow at the end of April in Zone 6." Oh yeah, we like I said, we had two blizzards in April in 2023. Please, killed my fruit trees. They were pretty. They had leaves on them all summer, but they didn't bear not one piece of fruit. My apple, the only fruit tree that really was my honey crisp. It was full of apples, but my what was that pink lady and what was that pink lady, my yellow delicious, my red delicious, and my cherry tree took a hit. I didn't get no fruit off of them at all. Yeah, yeah. I got solo cups. I got a big thing like this full of solo cups that I got from what was it, Costco? They had them on sale for like $15. I wish I'd have got two. Do pretty good with that one. I got some solo cups in there now. I'm finna pot up. I got a lot of videos I'll be dropping. I had to dump some of my stuff out my phone because it was loaded. It would I couldn't record because I had so much stuff on my phone. So yeah. Texas Magnolia said, "My last frost, March 1st to the 10th." Okay, our nursery's getting trees and stars in this week. Wow. Yeah, but you in Texas. Yeah. We do have seeds here, but we won't get any live plants and trees till probably end of March, beginning of April, according on how the weather is. Because they're not going to transport it unless it's warm enough. Hey, you grow, bro. What's your ears burning, sweetie? I was just saying about all of us here in Ohio, how we've been waiting. My plum tree is still frozen to the side of my house. Yeah, G Mama, I felt so bad when I heard you talking about how the icicles fell off the house, the damage it did to your garden outside. It kind of broke my heart, but I hope that you can bounce back from that. Oh, Mike said I got 4,000 videos I need to edit. No, Mike, no, I would. I don't do editing. My mind don't sit still that long for me to sit there and do that. I love, okay, now I don't have anything against you guys who make picture perfect Hollywood quality. I just can't do it personally. That's me. That takes a lot of imagination because you guys come up with some of the best music to go behind your videos and stuff, and y'all get right to the point. So I enjoy watching them. I just can't do it myself personally. Miss J.K. Gardner said, "My last frost date is not until the end of April, though through May the 10th after Mom's Day. Yeah, this weather, yeah, is too iffy. So, yeah, like I said, when my temperatures got to stay 55 degrees for a, a complete 5 days, and hopefully I don't get what they call a freeze snap sneak up in there because it has happened. I have lost all my garden and had to start over again. I cried and snorting and snotting as I was replanting, but I was replanting though. Yeah. Uh, G Mama said, "Unfortunately, it's too heavy for me." Okay, she's talking to something else. Can if it can be done. Oh, y'all talking something else. I'm reading, like they say, I'm reading somebody else's mail. But see, but that's you, Roro. I have not learned how to do all of that. I think once I learn it and comfortable with it, I might dabble off in it. But as of now, um, that's outside my wheelhouse, so to speak. So one of these days, I'm gonna get on my computer and try. Well, hopefully, I'm gonna get a new computer within the next couple of months through a program I'm working on. All right, everybody's saying. Okay, Unique says she received her package. Okay, thank you. Okay, I hope you enjoyed it. Uh, Cassandra's telling Bam, I hope he's feeling better. Joshua said, remember the big snowstorm in April of 1984 in New York? It had 6 inches of snow. Yeah, it could get pretty bad in New York. I remember my girlfriend in Buffalo. She had so much snow that she could actually walk out her second floor window and stand on it. And Buffalo gets smacked every time. You couldn't pay me to live in Buffalo. When they get smacked with snow, it's just more than just a notion. When we talking about 5 or 6 inches shutting down, they got 5 or 6 feet plus and adding up. Hey, CPF Family Farming, thank you for stopping in. Appreciate you. And saying hello to everyone in the chat. Mike said, I do it for a living. No, I don't enjoy it off hours. Oh, okay. With your editing? Yeah. Yeah. Oh, they talking to G Mama about lifting up stuff. Yeah, don't be out there trying to throw your back out. You know how you are when you're on your live. When you talking about you need to sit down, I be like, G Mama, you ain't got a stool around where you can sit down when you get to pouring that water and moving stuff around. Girl, just because you younger don't mean that you got to act like you got muscles. Work smarter, not harder. Because I know when your back, when you say, ooh, my back, I be like, oh, mine too. You made mine hurt. The back ain't nothing to play with. Ooh, be looking for my heating pad and my little pain patches and carried on. Yes, that ain't no joke. Yes, indeed. Yeah, I might. I told Dolores I wanted to learn how to do, what's that, Canva and a few other ones. I actually want to try it. I'm not saying that this is something I want to do, but I want to try just to see if I can. I always like learning something new. I'm not scared of learning something new. Sometimes it take me a little while to get to it, but I will eventually do so. Yeah, February 23rd is in a week and a half, and you already behind, girl. Right, but pretty girl, aren't you in California though? Yeah, you down there with the rest of the Californians, ARD and the rest of them. Who's that? K Renee and the rest of them in Cali. So yeah, y'all got that kind of weather where y'all can do that. What you say? My body don't want to do what I need to get done. Yeah, well, if you throw your back out, yeah. Yeah, look at Dolores. She done popped in and put a comment in. She's like, Miss Shirley, you know I got you. I love editing and graphics. And she does. She does a great job on helping me on my page and stuff. And I keep telling her, I'm ready when she ready. Oh, Louisiana. Oh, okay. Oh, shoot. You can grow all year round. You down there with Tina. Yeah, and that's where Bayou Sugar is from. Yeah, Louisiana. So yeah, oh you grow all year round. Oh, see, you got me jelly already. Oh, if I could grow all year round, I would be dangerous. Oh my goodness. I would be growing everything and anything. Yeah, Mike, I understand when you need a nap, you take it. Yeah. That's a lot of work. To me, massive creativity where you guys will sit down and go through screens of what they call it, emojis and songs and voiceovers and whatever graphics to fit what you have in your videos. I just love it though. I do. But I know that's not, you know, snap your fingers and it's there. I know it has to take time. I've heard people who said they've been up all night editing. I could be up all night, but I won't be editing. You know what I'm saying? So, yeah. Oh, yeah, and that's true. It's so much time you get. So much to do and not enough time. That's always the case. That's always the case. How they say it's not enough hours in the day to get everything you want to get done. Especially if you ever get into that mode where, okay, I'm gonna do this. I don't care what else need to be done today. This I'm focused on to do. This will be taken care of, and then you do it. You have locked down your whole day on pursuing and doing just that. And that can come out with some amazing videos or research. I know some people get seriously deep in their research when they do stuff. And like I said, I ain't mad at you because I get a chance to enjoy whatever you come out with, whether it's a video about your garden or research about certain plants. A lot of folks is getting back into the herbs and the benefits of them. So they're planting more of them this year. And they want to plant more because they want to try to do certain things, whether it's making soap or tinctures or salves or tea. It's a lot of stuff, satchels or whatever. So, yeah, everybody's kind of ramped up what they want to add and do from their gardens this year. So that's fantastic. I'm happy for everybody. Uh, Before I stepped out of my greenhouse. Yeah, it's a lot going on right now. But you say, Mike, it would be great to have clones, but they're probably quit. They get tired too. They was like, this is too much. You gonna have to come. Well, I'm gonna have to wake his behind up, tell him, come on back over here and finish this up. I'm finna take a nap. Well, you grow roll. I know you are. Yeah, yeah, you on point. You know what though? Graphic designer, it's like us being gardeners. It's not a chore. It's something that we enjoy. Yes, it's a mess. Thank you for stopping in to see that. I appreciate you. Yes, indeedy. So I can understand it. Veggie, girl, I was watching your video. I was watching it on the big screen on my TV. I was so jelly on your setup, your room. I'm trying to find a spot right now to put these two new hydroponic units and clean up the rest of the stuff. Because right now my house is a hot mess. I got stuff pulled out everywhere. Like, dang, can I put it over there? Do I have a plug? Do I have an extension cord? Do I have a fan? Oh, I got a USB fan. Yeah, I can plug it up. You got me over here going. You should have seen me. I was so jelly when I saw your setup. I was like, yeah, but see, you got the yard though. You got the yard. Yes, it's just absolutely gorgeous how you got your yard redone and that you need those plants. So I get it. L Triple G said, wow, I grow now and I'm jelly that skill. I love to create. Wish I had it, willing to learn. But you know what though? Sometimes that comes with time, LGG. Sometimes that comes with time. Sometimes what you don't know and understand now comes to you over the years. Like I said, I've been gardening so long. My grandmother used to say, knee high to a duck. Okay. And I've learned so much from this garden community. Some things I stick to because it works for me. But I like all the new stuff I learned. I like all the new varieties of fruit trees and bushes and cherry trees, whatever. Grow bags and galvanized raised beds and stuff. I have elevated my garden to a certain degree. Right now, I got a huge trash bag in my dining room of boxes and stuff that got messed up and transit and stuff that I can't reuse. And I have been tearing them up because I have one, two, three, four galvanized beds that I can put that in the bottom along with twigs and leaves that I got on the side of the garage that I can start new gardens in. All I need is the soil. All right. I see everybody saying hello. Jimmy looks like a garden only lives there during the peak season. But you got everything organized though. With your pellets and stuff, you have cut down the ratio of bugs as far as flying insects and gnats and this and that and the third. So there's, as they say, G Mama, there's a method to your madness, and it works for you. And we really enjoy it every Wednesday morning. I like how you transplanted that avocado tree. Nice, healthy roots. Oh, you're welcome, Veggie. Yeah, I enjoy you. You Rose said, I want a cherry and a peach tree this year. Going to try and make that happen. Yeah, I want to add another one. My Alberta peach didn't make it, but my Red Haven, that bad boy is hanging on in there though. It's hanging tough. Yeah, my back is not my friend either. I was in a real bad accident and they told me I wasn't gonna walk out the hospital. I told them I'm walking out of here. But yeah, I have issues, so I have to be careful. Now that I got an artificial knee, I can't bend down on that. So it has cut down on a lot of things I like to do and used to do and can't do because of medical issues. But I'm not gonna stop gardening because I haven't stopped eating. And I love to eat. And fresh fruit and vegetables is definitely on point for me. Yes, indeed. Yes, and if you're willing to listen, you can learn a lot from this community. That's right. Hey, Sammy Joe, you made it in here. Thank you. Thank you. I appreciate you. Oh, I'm so glad to see you made it in here tonight. Thank you so much. All right, y'all. I've only seen a handful of grow zones and frost dates in here. Is y'all shy some? Start dropping some more up in here. Y'all act like y'all didn't hear the question. For the people in the back. For the people in the back, I said drop your grow zone and your frost date. Ah, nice to see so many people coming in here this evening. I do appreciate y'all because everybody's looking forward to spring. The other day, I heard birds singing, and that's something I hadn't heard in a while because when we had them sub-zero temperatures, wasn't nothing coming outside. I didn't hear no birds. You didn't see any insects or bugs or whatever. It was too cold for them. So to actually be in the bathroom and heard the birds chirping outside, I was like, okay, that was nice. That was pleasant to hear because I have a lot of birds in this area because there's a lot of trees. So there's no on them, but once they get leafed out, they start building their nests and what have you, and it's just a beautiful thing. Then we know spring is coming our way. And when I used to say that when I see my next door neighbors for Cynthia Bush blooming, spring is here. Well, it bloomed last year. It was snow sitting on top of the blossoms. So now it's not always true. But I try to feel cheerful once I see it blooming that yeah, hopefully. Yeah, spring is coming right behind it. Broke Farmer says he's in an 8B, March the 11th. Oh, okay, that's just next month. So, for the ones that know what their frost date is, do you start the 8 weeks before that frost date hit your seedlings so that after the frost date comes and go, then you start to plant outside? March 8th, 8B, March the 5th, Texas Magnolia. So that's another question. Because I know they said, once you find out your frost date, you can start your seeds 6 to 8 weeks before that last frost date. That way, for things that takes a little longer to grow, like peppers and tomatoes and stuff, that they've gotten to be a nice size before you put them outside. Because I was watching CC and her tomatoes was huge. And she was trying to harden them all so she could put them in her garden. So is that true in all cases? That you start 6 to 8 weeks before your last frost date? That's every day. I don't have a down minute. I rest when I fall out. Yeah, pretty much that's all of us. Yes, and before. Okay. All right, bro. That works for you. Cheryl said depends on the weather. Okay. Tell the truth about that 4th Cynthia Bush. Can't trust it. Yeah. Like I working for years, but last year that was a wrap. It was like, nope, it was snow sitting on top of them yellow blossoms. I was like, oh snap, what happened to spring? I was like, is it on hiatus another 2 weeks or what? Now, I don't care about the groundhog, but that plant's normally pretty accurate. It wasn't last year. Mm-mm, it lied. Mike said I start the month earlier, then make backups and backups to the backups just in case there's a little sneaky in there, a snap of some kind. Yeah, it might not be snow, but it might be a frost. Yes, I wait, but I have cheated before. Sometimes we get a mild freeze. Yeah, Texas. Hey, my internet son. Oh, thank you. I got a super chat. Hey, ARD, I've missed you. Thank you. Money in the chat. Thank you.
Well,
you.
thank
I
you.
appreciate you.
Money in the chat, money in the chat, money in the chat, money in the chat, 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 chat. Woohoo! Thank you so much. I appreciate.
Thank you, ARD. I appreciate it. This is an internet hug from me. Woohoo! Thank you so much. I appreciate you. Oh, everybody saying hello. They saying hi. I seeing Rob. So Rob in the garden. Hey, sweetie. How are you? Thank you so much. Um, Video be well, it won't come out this weekend. I'm gonna make it this weekend. But I did get my 2 boxes. I have my new hydroponics. They sitting right over there with that big old smile on the box. But I have to get this white fly infestation under control before I plant it up because I don't want to drop my seeds for my lettuce and then it's a wrap. Yeah. Yeah, please hit that like button and show me that you like me. Just a little bit because you know how it works with your analytics. And if I get that hype, please hit that hype for me too and share me out. Share me out. I'm trying to do better for 2026. Okay. Before I hit that nursing home in that rocking chair, I want to go out with a bang. I want to guard to my little heart desires. I want to grow and grow and grow some more. And then there's so much stuff that I want to grow this year. So many seeds during the month of January that I've gotten from so many people that I was like, "Ooh, I want to drop that. Ooh, I want to try that. Ooh, I want to do this. Ooh, I want to do that." It's almost overwhelming on all the stuff I want to grow this year. Yes, indeed. That's right, Mike. Mike, tell him. Exclamation mark MSOG to drop your link and connect. I'm trying to read the comments too. Sammy Joe says, late May, mid dawn 5B, Canada. Ooh, wow. Excuse me, you said late May in June. So, how long's your growing season? Is your growing season short or longer? Because I know if we can't drop anything till after the frost date in April, the ground doesn't really warm up enough to drop stuff until May. So that leaves us June, July, August, September. By October, the temps are dropping, and that's when we're starting looking to make sure that our sweet potatoes is doing okay so that most people can have some to dig up for the holidays. But yeah, we got a short growing season here. And yeah, so you got to know what you want to do and when to get started. Like 1st of March is when I start my seedlings inside. Yeah, so that I know they're up to a good size before I put them out. So that if we do get a light frost, they'll be able to take it. It's when they get and take it, but when they're a little older, yeah. Joe's true. Thank you for stopping by. I hadn't seen you for a minute. I appreciate you coming in. Hey, Keisha. Thank you for stopping in. I appreciate you. Oh my goodness. I'm loving seeing all these people coming in. ARD said I'm hydroponic, but nothing like outside. True that. True that. That's fresh air and playing in the dirt as the kids like. And that's funny. We always say, tell your kids, get out that dirt, but we'll go play in the garden. What's the difference? We just grown-ups playing in the dirt. And we can enjoy it too. Jones True said my last frost date is March 26th, more or less. Okay. It's still earlier than ours. Yeah, so you can get it going. Yeah, it's nothing like being outside because you can get fresh air, you can get connected with the earth. I don't know about you guys, but when I work out in the garden and I come in, take a bath, and just chill, I seem to sleep better. It seems like I grounded. Or if you're going through a stressful time or depression, it just seems your load just a little bit. You can do a lot of things when you're in your garden. You can pray, you can sing, I mean, listen to music, you can dance out in your garden, you can do whatever you want in your garden. Your garden seems to kind of just draw you in. You're not around crazy co-workers if you're still working. You're not out in the line waiting forever in the bank or the supermarket. You're in an enclosure where you feel that your thoughts have been pushed out, all the headaches and stuff. You just kind of ground yourself all over again. And it's just amazing how well grounded you can feel once you come back inside from working out in your yard. And sometimes it'll be out there pitch black almost. You'll be almost out there with a flashlight. I got one more tomato I need to get in the ground because I wanted to get it in and water because it's going to be hot tomorrow. And I'm not going to be out here first thing in the morning trying to get all this stuff watered. But I got to get this in tonight. I've done it though. I've gone in my garden in the middle of the night with a flashlight because it's cooler. So yeah. Keisha said, garden is such a safe place for me, but it can wear me out for sure. Yeah, but it'd be worth everything afterwards, Keisha, though. It's just what you get. Uh, I was crying to my veggies outside, and they heard me. Tears of joy. Hey, that's what I'm saying. When you are in your garden, you can do it all. You can do it all. You can scream, holler, dance, cry, pray. You can do the whole nine. You can even take a drink out there. Take a glass of wine and stop. Do one of these. And say, all right, so we can get in the house. Hey, Devora, how are you? Let me tell you, I did a video once where I was going late in my garden, and just as I went around the corner, I saw a little black and white thing doing this through the yard. And I put my flashlight on it. It was a skunk. I was like, oh, this kill can wait till tomorrow to get planted. I did the video and dropped it too. So yeah, a lot of things come out at night. So you got to be careful. Like one time I was actually in the garden and I heard something rustling in the leaves down the side. And I froze, got real still, and it was a mother skunk. The first one I was talking about was a baby. He didn't turn his tail up, but I stood there real still, and she waddled on down. And when she got halfway past the garden bed, I eased out went the other way. So yeah, you got to be careful when you go out in your garden now. Oh, I got that with 3 sets. Yeah, yep. I got that one too. I wish I could get one like the police wear the body cam with the light and cameras on it. Yeah, I would like that. Mike said I got 4-foot snow piles, but this milton has me itching, but I know I can plant for 4 months. Hey, let me tell you, my granddaughter over at her house, I was over there last weekend. The snow piles is so high, you have to inch your car out to see if that's how much snow they got out there. And that's got to be at least 6 feet, 6 to 8 feet tall. Yeah. Yeah, Bama the freaks come out at night. For sure. Oh boy. Y'all just don't know. If y'all can't tell, I'm a little nasal, but I'm bubbling over to see all you good people come in tonight and hollering out your groups and your frost days. Because everybody's getting, how do you say, antsy. They're itching. They're tired of this weather. They're ready to get out there and play in the dirt. We go from one extreme to the next, so we complain. Like you want a pet skunk, yeah. Once you take the sack out, because yeah, I don't think you want that intact. My next door neighbor is a guitar player and always jamming while I'm working in the garden. That's nice. That's nice. We got an opera singer over here. I think she actually sings at the Severance Music Hall. And sometimes I just sit out and listen to her. I have a chair. I got 2 sets of chairs and a table in my garden so I can sit and enjoy. I have gone over in my PJs and house coat with a cup of coffee and just sat in my garden and listened to the birds, waved at a few neighbors, watched the kids catch the school bus, and just chill, just enjoy. And then while I'm sitting there, I'm focusing on where and what I'm going to plant. I'm going to put carrots over here, onions over here. This grow basket needs to be moved. And I need to put some stakes up here, some bamboo, and just sit out there and just enjoy. My pet Annabelle. Uh-oh. Chat disappeared on me. I had to go back up. Tashara, hey, thank you. Life is short. Thank you for coming in. Uh, Jones Truth said, I got 4 new garden beds that I'm prepping with all the broken branches after the ice storm, then tons of leaves. Then my soil, I'll be ready. Yeah, I got a bunch of cardboard boxes I've been shredding up, and I got them piled up to go with the broken leaves and branches and stuff to kind of help that heat up underneath to break down. And then I'm waiting on the early bird special on probably getting a square yard of soil. And they have it where you can get half of it as compost and the other half humus, so to put on top of all of that. And that way my plants will have a good head start and growing this summer. So yeah. Mike says she thinks she's the boss, jumps on me, etc. But I touch her tail. She acts like I'm in a well, you are. You just supposed to be there. She's that. She runs that. That's what you get for having all those pets. Yeah, so it's just amazing that when we're in our garden, we're in our own little bubble, so to speak. No one can tell you how to grow. No one can tell you that's a weed. No, it's not. It's a weed in my yard. I'm not in your yard. That's medicine right there. And I notice a lot of people are learning more about what's it, purslane, and a lot of people already knew about dandelions that you can make a tea and a salve or eat them as. And some people are actually buying the seeds for that particular dandelion to put in their gardens. So you got a lot of weeds, well, you think are called weeds, but they can be used as herbs. Well, they are herbs, and they have a beneficial medicinal properties to them. So yeah, I'm trying to see. Mike, I'm surprised you don't have a leash and tags on him. All his squirrels and rabbits and pheasants and stuff. Mike really has a different version of the wild kingdom from me. Here, I have deer, groundhogs, raccoons, red possums, and maybe one or two two-legged. But I don't have chipmunks because we have ravens and hawks out here, and they will swoop up and get them babies in a heartbeat. So yeah, I seen one once, and I haven't seen one since then, and I've been over here 26 years. So yeah. Mike said 4 beds I need to assemble and fill come spring. On the side of the garage, I need a couple of strong guys with shovels to get all the leaves that I blew, and they already broke down. I moved some leaves. It was so many worms up under there. Oh my God. They were going to the breakdown of all those leaves turning into compost. Oh, I mean, big, fat, juicy, long worms like that. I was like, oh yeah, throw them in my raised beds and also my grow bags. Yeah, that's the real worm casting. Cheryl said, Mike, you got that hood kingdom on lock. You got everything that most people can't stand, and what they call them tree rats, them squirrels. Yeah, I enjoy watching your bird feeder with all your birds, but a lot of people don't like them tree rats. They will eat up everything, and they will dig. They will dig. So I've had them dig up in my flower pots, and I'm on the second floor, and find an oak tree sprouting up out of my flower pots, and I'm on the second floor. So them tree rats, they have a tendency to get everywhere into everything, and they will dig up your plants trying to get to that soft soil to plant their little acorns and carrying on. Yeah, you got that hood kingdom over there for sure, for sure. His bunny is cute, but they can eat up your garden too now. You can go in there and tear up a lot of greenery in your garden. You got barillas, yeah. They might be a few out there. Might be a black bear, some up in there. He just haven't ventured out into the neighborhood. Yeah, I have a park. My street don't go all the way through. When it gets to the end of the street, you either have to make a left or a right. There's a fencing and there's a park. And sometimes in the summer, like 2 or 3 in the morning, if it's warm and I'm sitting out on my porch, it's like wild kids, like what's it, night of the museum? You can see them coming up the street, going and then branching out, going into different yards and stuff. So yeah. Oh, I saw wild turkeys out here too for the first time. I was like, we got them too. I was like, Keisha said, I remember eating the parsley when I was little, but in my urban townhouse, I thought it was a weed growing along the front bushes, but I hadn't eaten with the landscape and crew is spray. Yeah, well, if it's spraying it, yeah, you don't want to eat it. You don't know what you like to get behind that spray. Yeah, you're doing right. But if you get to it before they spray it, try it. Lucky being city, my creatures like junk food, restaurant trash, ignore veggies. Oh, yeah, well, they got a discerning palate, Mike. Your critters got a discerning palate. You know, you got one that didn't like the peanut. David, where have you been? I've been missing you. I hadn't seen you pop up. I went on your channel to try to find out how to send a message to you. I've been missing you. I'm so glad to see you pop up. And so that lets me know you okay. Yeah. As crazy as you are, I actually missed you, David. David, what is your growth zone? And when is your last frost date? And do you start your seedlings 6 to 8 weeks before your last frost date? Because you in that happy land in Texas. And happy Thursday to everybody. Thank you so much. This wine was made by my friend. He gave me a gallon of it before he got sick. He passed Christmas afternoon at 2:30. I still got some left, and I'm holding on to it as long as possible, but it's so good. Wow. Yeah. Oh, Farmer Chaz. What's up? What's up? What's up? How are you? Did you get your package? Sammy Joe said she got so much of it in her yard. She said, I need to do some research on it. Yeah, it is. They said that personally has a lot of medicinal properties to it. So yeah. Yeah, they do. So yeah, we got a lot of stuff in our garden. Well, my yard has a lot of plants that at one time I just thought they were pretty, but then I found out as years went by that a lot of them have medicinal purposes. Like I grow nasturtium, I grow echinacea, um, I grow lavender, I grow a lot of stuff. You'll be seeing new videos as I have a 4 season front yard. I will be making new videos. Thank you, Keisha. Yeah, I am. I do. Sometimes I when I drink a glass, I cry. I try not to because I was like, that was my buddy. That was my buddy. But yeah, my yard has it, as something is dying back, something is growing. So my yard is always something pretty in there. So yeah. So it's all perennials. That's the key. My front yard is all perennials. So it's always something coming up. And I need to divide a lot of that stuff because it's starting to get a little crowded up in there. So I've been having friends and neighbors come by and they say, oh, I like that. Yeah, you want a piece of it? Yeah. I go get the shovel. You can dig it up and take it with you. I had a girlfriend came. She took a lot of ground cover. I have mountain, snow, ground cover, a whole lot of other stuff. CC, there you go. Was your ears burning, CC? I was looking at you pulling up them carrots. I was like, ooh, yes, I like them carrots you was pulling up. I was like, mm-hmm. Yeah, getting them beds together so you can start dropping seeds up in there, hardening off your plants. I was like, that tomato plant was pretty big. Yeah, it should have been in the ground. David said last frost date is March 9th through the 12th, but can come in April. Okay. All right. Once I Thank you, Veggie. I do too. I make a lot of bouquets. My hydrangea bushes in the front, they give me blossoms big, and I just make balls when I want to start thinning out because they get so heavy they lean over. I will make bouquets. I will get out there and I will, and there those woody stems. When you cut hydrangeas, they have a woody stem the same way with lilacs. You have to actually literally take either a hammer, a shoe, a brick, or whatever, and crush the ends of the stems in order for the water to uptake. That's just how woody. And when I make bouquets for my friends, they be nice and healthy, and they can last for up to 2 weeks. So yeah, I really like that and my rhododendrons. So yeah, my my hydrangeas is a showstopper. People slow down to see my hydrangea. If you go back and see my videos about my hydrangeas, they are awesome. And also my hibiscus. I sent out a lot of hibiscus seeds, and those hibiscus is what they call dinner plate size. They can get pretty big, and you can also make tea out of them. So they have more than a purpose of being pretty. They do have a medicinal purpose as well. You can make a nice tea from them as well. So yeah, I see everybody saying hello to one another. And I do appreciate that, y'all. I appreciate you guys who have come and gone and the ones who are still here in the live. But I do appreciate how that oh, okay, you're talking to somebody else. In regards to you're ready to garden. Everybody's ready to get dirt up under their nails and seeds and potting soil. I just bought some more potting soil because I got let me tell y'all, this is funny. I took the picture, but I didn't post it yet. But I had cut 3 pieces of one of my fig trees that's overwintering now in the basement. And I stuck it in some in a water jug and set it in the hallway out in the in a bottle out in the hallway, in the windowsill. Now the hallway gets cold. It got just as cold in that hallway at some point in time as it did outside. And I got it sitting in the window, so it's south facing, so it does get some sun. So on the other day, I was like, this been up here since last year sometime. I was getting ready to throw it out. I was like, nah, they not gonna root. I got a leaf that big on one and a leaf that big on another one. It's 3 pieces I put in there. 2 of them actually rooted and got leaves on. And I got my solo cups and I got some more potting soil and I'm finna pot them bad boys up. Blew my mind. I was like, yeah, you was on the way to the trash can because y'all been sitting here since November of last year. And what I didn't think about is that they were in dormancy. They were asleep. They were supposed to shut down. And then once they warmed up, boom, they started leafing out. I was like, we don't need nature. Nature doesn't need us. We need nature. And I had to learn and think. And then all of a sudden, the light bulb came on. The dirt under my nails because I'm part of the glove. Sometimes when I'm pulling weeds, I can't pull weeds with gloves on because I can't feel whether or not I got the root. When you got bare hands, you can feel whether or not the root is holding on or whether it's sliding out. When you got gloves on, you can't feel that. Nest, what's my nesty? I've been missing you. Thank you so much for coming in here. Ooh, chat jumping again. Shirley, I'm in North Carolina, zone 8A, last frost date between April 1st and the 10th. I tried to start seedlings. Okay, Keisha, that's as far as it went. Then it disappeared. I bet you I picked my first hydro tomatoes today. Oh, Cheryl. Oh, jelly. I got tomatoes, though. I got tomatoes on both plants. I need to separate my tomato plants because I think the roots are starting to fill up in there. And I don't want to be like Farmer Chaz where hers started making that funny noise because the roots and got all up in the motor and stuff. So yeah. Yeah, I'm like you, Sammy Joe. It's so much. The snow has melted a lot with the warm days, but now the ice is out there. It's bad. The ice is thick. It's not like it's a sheer little. No, 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 no. It's gonna take a month for that melt. That's how thick it is. Dave Buzzy, how are you? Thanks for popping in this evening. Yes, indeedy. Yes, indeed. So yeah, so to watch you guys, yeah, Netta, because I got my what is that? My papaya plant. It was in the basement and it kept getting those cold blasts from down the steps from the side door. So I waited till it dried out so it was a little lighter. And I brought it upstairs and I got it here and it's loaded with leaves, but then it got infested with the white flies. So I got my 90% alcohol and I'm wiping it down. I'm trying to save my papaya. I'm chucking the two pepper plants and the bok choy that I was eating off real good. I'm throwing them out. I'm bagging them up and I got to disinfect that whole corner because I want to put out my other two hydroponics. But until I'm pretty sure that I've eradicated that white fly, I'm not going to do so. I might take them all the way to the back garden sunroom, but it's cold in the sunroom. That's the only reason I haven't been back there. Yeah, so everybody's saying how that they're watching certain things, how they've been inspired, saying thank you. And that's what I like about our garden community. We're not bashful and we're not so prideful that we can't say thank you to others or congratulations on their achievements. And to me, that's just encouragement to let me know that you enjoy watching other people succeed in whatever they're doing. And I think that is a beautiful thing. Yeah, the white flies is ugly. Yeah, I pulled out. I had 70% alcohol, and it didn't seem like it was getting it, so I pulled out the 90%. So I'm not planting anything until I think I eradicated that. And if I spot them again, I'm gonna stay on top of it because I want to grow. I want to harvest my lettuce like Shelly doing hers and Farmer Chaz when they was making them salads. I love salads, fresh, and I don't have to worry about salmonella or listeria. Yeah, I'm ready for it. Cut peppers back to sticks. Put put sand on topsoil. Okay, Mike. I'm trying to read the comments. Them doggone white flies, it's a devil. I know they are. I was on top of them for a minute. Then all of a sudden, I went over to my granddaughter's for about 3 days. When I came back, devil is a lie. They was all over the place. Yeah, I'm trying to hold on to my papaya. I caught that on sale last winter, and I ain't about to let that go out. I want to try to grow my own. Okay, okay, Netta. But I want to see if I can work with this one. If push come to shove, I know where to find you. Ah, yeah, true that with the mesh bags. I do have some what is that? The tool. I do have tool, and that's pretty tight. So that's pretty much like the mesh bags. And G Mama, I looked up about those gopher bags too. That's stainless steel. I'm ready to look out for that too. Yeah, I'm like Gina. I got my little book. I'm saving up all kinds of little coins. Hey, Miss T with the T, how are you? Thank you so much for stopping in. Yep. So yeah, so like I said, I watch you guys and I have a notebook here. I be making notes and stuff. So I was like, one day I'm sitting here. Who was I listening to? Led the other day. I went to Ison's nursery and Bottom's nursery. I was looking at, I got enough figs. I don't want no more figs. But I was looking at trees. I was looking at peach trees and plum trees and pear trees. Like I got a gift from Fifi on my Orient tree, and it's doing okay. Pear tree is in the basement in the 5 gallon bucket. I ain't still got greenery. It's shooting out something. So I was like, I can work with that. And my Miwok Kumquat is still green. And the figs I had down there that lost all its leaves, well, they started to push out new leaves. So I said, they ain't dead. And my lemons on my Meyer bush, they're actually turning yellow. And I mean, I got lemons this big. I got big lemons on there, and I'm like, "Woo!" I was like, "Yeah, I'm ready. I'm not gonna take that off yet. I'm gonna wait till it fully turns completely yellow before I do it, and then I do video, a video showing me taking it off. Yeah, I got some backups on some videos too, but I gotta dump some of this stuff out of here because my phone. I tried to videotape something the other day, and it was like, nope. Oh, I was like, no. But it was bound to happen sooner or later. I've been recording, so yeah. Yeah, my Meyer lemon, it's been blowing my mind. Actually, it's been blooming. It's got so many blossoms on it, and it's got the basement smelling fantastic. Lemon blossoms have a fragrance of their own, and it's just absolutely luscious. When I'm walking down the basement steps, I was like, "Oh, wow, nice." And it's actually not baby lemons. Yeah, so yeah, cream lemons and other fruit. Yeah, thank you so much, Keisha. So yeah, I I'm enjoying that. So yeah, I got my dwarf Cavendish banana plant. It's got 5 plants in that pot. This spring, my neighbor's gonna help me roll that bad boy on his side and pull all of them out and give each one of it its own pot and see that it's a rack of bananas. After watching Miss Linda getting racks of they're not bananas. What are those? I can't think of the name, y'all. You know, old folks, their brains come and go. Ah, y'all know what I mean. But anyway, when she gets those and I love the blossom on there. And when she gets those, she just, oh, yeah. I want to get one rack. Plantains. Thank you so much, Tag. Thank you very much. I knew what they were. I just couldn't think of it. Nacy, thank you for stopping in. Oh yeah. You know what, G Mama, I was laughing at you hiding that one kumquat because I ate my kumquats. My kumquats was full last year. I was tearing them bad boys up. And you tickled me how you put the leaf back over it so you wouldn't see that one down there. I was laughing so hard at you about them kumquats. Yeah, my Miwok kumquat it was the bomb. Yeah, yeah. I really love that. Yeah, plantains. Yeah, they do veggie. I mean, like I said, when I was walking down the basement steps, I could smell the blossoms. I was like, "Oh, this is sweet." And literally, this is sweet. Yeah, they smelled so good. And then they stopped. So I was like, "Oh, let's keep this party rolling." I'm not gonna put that outside till I know it's warm enough. I do not want them to kill uh this year's fruit on my Meyer lemons. I don't. Yeah, so, uh, I do have fruit trees. I do have, uh, the Honeycrisp, Pink Lady, uh, my peach tree. I think that's a Red Haven contender. Imma have to look at the tag. I got a cherry tree. I got the pears. I got the Miwa kumquat, the Meyer lemons, the bananas. In the figs, I have the brown turkey, the black mission, the Italian honey. Ah, I can't think of that fourth one. No, it's not a LSU gold. I mean purple. That's what I wanted, but it's something else. It'll come to me. But anyway, yeah. So I'm growing stuff that I never thought I would ever be growing in this lifetime. I thought the only place I would be able to get that would be in a supermarket. And this growing community has taught me that does not have to be the case. That you can, as they say, growing out the box, that you do not have to be pigeonholed into just tomatoes and peppers and collards and mustards and turnips, that you can go a lot further than that. Just like I have my berries. I got my blueberries, strawberries, raspberries, black thornless blackberries. I didn't think I would have all of that as well. Then I have all kinds of herbs out there. And this whole time I'm getting oregano for other folks. And then I dawned on me, I actually got oregano growing crazy up in one of my garden beds. I got my own oregano where I can make my own stuff. I'm like, wake up. Hello. My Renaissance grandma. What's up, beautiful? Chicago Hardy. Thank you. Yes. PIA. What's up, baby girl? In the bushes on the big screen watching my granddaughter. Hey, do what you got to do. I'm going to go watch my great grandbaby this weekend. It'll be date night for their parents. So it'll be date night with J.K. Gardner says, Miwok kumquat's delicious. Yep. My Meyer lemon tree fruited, but the freeze hit them hard, even though they were covered. I got what I could. Still good. Hey, my Miwok kumquat was gifted to me by Broke. I didn't know how to grow. And then I did my adding more fertilizer, watering it on a regular basis. And all of a sudden, I had blossoms all over that Miwok kumquat. Bees was on it like, flies on crap. And they fertilized all those blossoms, and I had Miwok kumquats up the wazoo. And when I finally got it was in the basement because it got cold. And by them being tropical, I had to bring it inside for our grow zone. Man, I started popping a little orange. I'd be down there washing a load of clothes and reaching over and grabbing a kumquat, popping it in my mouth. They were absolutely delicious. Yes. And then when I had my surgery in January last year, I couldn't go up down them stairs, and I thought I had killed it. And I said, Broke, help me. And Broke told me what to do. That bad boy came back with a vengeance. And I was like, yes, it didn't die. It didn't die. Oh, I just thought I had killed it. And it came back. So I hope to see some more kumquats on it this year because it had to heal itself last year after being neglected after I had my surgery. So, yeah. So I'm looking forward to it. So I love the Miwok. They were saying that Nagami is not as tasty. It's a little more sour or less palatable than the Miwok. So I'm sticking. That's what I heard from not Broke. Led. So I fell in love with the Miwok, and I got that. It's been holding on. I think it's going on year 3. So yeah. Calamande to fruit. Yeah, I want to try that. Yeah, yeah. Did I get some seeds from for that? Who is that? Mona. Sister with some soil. She sent me some seeds for that. So I'm gonna try to grow that. Now that I got a hydroponics, I might try to drop one in there to see if I can get that going. Yeah. And it's just, amazing to see how so many have gone through the how do you say it, the highs and the lows in our fruit trees because of the weather. A lot of people have fruit trees that were starting to bloom and actually put on buds, and it's out of season for them. And you're going like, no, that if it happens now and a cold snap hit it, you're not going to get fruit this year, which means you got to wait for next year to get fruit on these trees because when the weather kept going up and down, it confused the trees just as much as it confused us. They didn't know whether to go into dormancy and stay or come out and produce fruit. So there's going to be some folks here that's not going to get, fruit on their fruit trees this year, or very little because they got caught up in this constant up and down in the weather. Because, a lot of you guys got snow. Snow. Y'all didn't get a dusting. Y'all got snow. I was looking at Led. I was watching Broke. I was watching folks in Texas. Y'all got snow. And then was that Tennessee got smacked and Hudson and them lost power. There's a lot of folks that got hurt this year by the snow. So a lot of folks might be losing a lot of stuff. So Reggie says my Miwok kumquat is my oldest tree. It's a tough little tree. You know what? I want to leave mine outside and put it in the ground here, but I'm scared. I'm scared it might not be able to take Ohio's winter. This is the the coldest, hardest winter we have had in maybe the last 3 or 4 years. So I don't want to. I rather leave it in my bucket and get what I can from that than to put it in the ground and totally lose it and have to start from scratch. Especially since it was a gift from my internet son. So I don't know. I'm scared to do that. Yep. So see, G Mom the same way. She keeping hers inside too, as a house plant. So I rather do it that way than to lose it and have to start from scratch. Jones True said no snow in Mississippi, but a lot of ice. Ice ice can be worse than snow. Snow can insulate. Ice can suffocate. So yeah, it could be a touch and go thing on that. Yeah, a lot of people got a lot of snow in a lot of places. Hey, Natural Yard, I've been missing you too. I hadn't seen you for a minute. I hope you okay. Yeah, what you say? My garden is still under 2 feet of snow. Mine is under 4. I went and looked over at the lot. All I seen was snow like this. I like, oh well, and nothing else I can do about it. So until it melts, that's a wrap. Yeah. Oh, Lasha Olivier. Yeah. I seen Cece looking at her. She was looking at her Olivier out there. Got yeah, the cold ain't no joke. When plants say I'm tropical, what part of this don't you understand? They can show you better they can tell you because they will shut down or start to rot or turn brown or whatever. They don't play. Yeah, I keep everything potted here, Benji. I'm not taking any chances. Like I said, most of my tropicals have been gifts, and I've had them for the last 2 or 3 years, and I'm planning on keeping them for as long as you can bring them in and out the basement because I can't. They come here every fall. They come here every October, and they bring all that stuff into the basement, and they'll be here the 1st of May to bring them out, put them in the garage just in case we have a cold snap. I don't want to lose them. I've been babying and nurturing them for too long to lose them now. Joe too said my backyard looks like two giants got in a fight and broke all the trees. Wow. Yeah, that's rough. That's rough because a lot of people got ice and they had trees that was bending over like this from the weight of the ice. And some of them, a lot of them snapped. A lot of them branches snapped. So, and yeah. J3 says, Miss Shirley, I did not get any snow, but I lost it due to the cold. I know. J3, I watched your video using the greenhouse. I was watching that. I saw what was from what left up out of here. I didn't get a chance to put a comment in there, but I watched you. Yeah, I watched that video. Mike says my habanero plant told me I opened the one too many times. Yeah, they will let you know. The leaves will either curl up like this here or they'll lay down like this here. Plants will let you know if their environment is not up to par. Yeah, they will shut down and let you know. Yes. Had 10 peppers on it. Oh, wow. Yeah. I lost my pepper plant. It was doing so good. I had actually had a baby that came, what was that? Leisure pepper came out of my green stock and brought it in the house. And I set it in the window, found out it was a draft, and less than a week later, it was gone. And it was doing so pretty, and it had a little tiny pepper on it. And I felt my hand back. I said, dang, that draft killed it. But I was like, it won't happen again because that wasn't going to be fixed this year. So anything else I put up in there. I have a sweet potato now. I'm starting my slits now. I'm starting my sweet potato slits now. That I have gotten started. My babe is side-eyeing me about the trees in the house. Oh, they're like, yeah. I can see that happening too. It's just the way you said that. Said my baby side-eyeing me about these trees in the house. Like, all right. Oh, we quit that. We're gonna see what else happens, like oh, that's funny. Tag. Oh, yeah, well. I don't have that issue, but I try to keep my plants to one side because there's people who live on the first floor who got a washer and dryer down there too, so they got to walk past my street to get to their wash and dryer. So I try to make sure that thing is out of their path, and I push the banana plant back towards the sinks because the leaves can get pretty big. I brought it in; it might be 4 feet. Well, it's about 6 feet now. So yeah, try to turn the leaves. Hey, Crooked Peach, how are you, sweetie? Did you get my text? Thank you so much. So I appreciate you. So yeah, drop your links in the chat. And Mark MSOG, let us know where you're at and what you're doing. I do appreciate you guys tonight. Y'all, you guys have no idea how much I need your energy on Thursday night after having a long week. And like tomorrow, I got physical therapy. Been getting shock treatments, y'all. Shock treatments to the point that when I get home, I can still feel my leg vibrating. They're trying to get this nerve to wake up in my leg. And let me tell you, those shock treatments is not always pleasant. But I understand what they're trying to do. So you guys kind of give me that brightness I need before I have to go in there and get okay. Hey, Unique. Let's say hi to you, Unique. Unique, you got to put exclamation mark in front of MSOG in order for it to drop your channel. Oh yeah, I got a ginger plant. Girl, let me tell y'all, I forgot about this ginger. I had a piece of ginger in my kitchen that I saw. It had a little green growth on it. And so I had a salad container that had a lid on it. So I put it in there with some soil and forgot about it and set it up on my plant stand. And then when I went over to water some plants, I see the plant gotten bigger and it was leaning because I still had the lid closed. So I opened up the lid and now they're trying to straighten up. And now 2 more spots have started to germinate and coming up. So I'm growing ginger in a little salad container. So yeah, it's funny. Yeah, got to put that exclamation mark on there. Yep, yeah, I got 3 more minutes. Then I'm out. And yeah, I got to prop this leg and ice it down. So when I go in for my physical therapy tomorrow, it's not as big as my head because it will swell up on me. But what I like about Nick's hands is always cold and my knee is always hot from inflammation. And Nick will put his hands on my knee. And I was like, oh, that feels so good. He said the same thing. He said, oh, your knee is hot. And I was like, yeah, your hands are cold. And I was like, it feel good to me because his hands is cold and my knee feel warm to him because it's hot. So it's a win-win situation when I go to physical therapy. He helps me out. Yeah, yeah. Oh, G Mama say no exclamation mark? MSOG. Which is it? Mike, you the man with the plan? Oh. So win-win. Yep. Allegard is win-win on both halves. We be laughing at each other. His the other physical therapist in there is named Brandon. He be laughing at us. He said, you holding her knee again. I was like, I told her, don't let go, don't let go. I was like, your hands is cold. It feels good. Oh, all right. Now everybody dropping it in it. That's right. That's what I'm saying. Woo-hoo-hoo. MSOG. 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 Oh, why I'm talking to y'all in here. How many of y'all got the email or saw the email, not email, I guess notification about Sherry in the month of April down in Savannah, Georgia? Would you say, Mike, you think the Lord simplified it? It might have just been at the height. It might be. I see people dropping their links, so evidently, okay, it's cool with me. As long as y'all drop your channels, let other folks who's in the chat know that you can drop your link and they can go check y'all out. But like I say, next week will be a celebration because I finally reached 1,800 subscribers. Woohoo! Oh, I see. I see it down at the bottom of my screen now. MSOG without that exclamation mark. Okay, cool. So yeah, y'all, it's 23 degrees here in Cleveland Heights, Ohio. It's going down to 17 tonight. So all that that melted, the ice and snow that melted earlier, it's going to drop and turn into ice. And it's going to be fun trying to walk from the house to the van without sliding underneath it. And I'm going to try not to. Woo! Yes, indeedy. Yeah. Now, G Mama, you're like 18K. I wish that was like that. 18K. Woohoo! Yeah, now I really want to be a woohoo. Oh, all right, y'all. It's 1:31. Grandma, great grandma, sister, mom, brother, friend, everybody. I got to go prop this ice it down so I can get ready for physical therapy tomorrow. I want to thank you guys so much for coming in this evening and let me know how you feel about that last frost date and how you're starting to get your gardens growing, whether you have the weather where you can grow seedlings and start hardening them off and putting them outside, or whether you're growing them in your hydroponics. Videos, as I always say, please hit that like button and show me that you like me just a little bit. Like, share, and subscribe. And I'll be back next Thursday, 7 o'clock Eastern Standard Time. This is Miss Shirley O.G. Gardner from Cleveland Heights, Ohio, saying good night, all. As I always say, y'all come back now. You hear?
Thanks for growing with me, love and light to you. Keep your hands in the soil, let your spirit